Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to a little bit of Galactic Civilizations 3. So I've been playing this game just a little bit, I got it on a Steam sale, and I figured I might as well share a bit of it with you guys. I want to try and figure out how to play this game properly, because I'm pretty atrociously bad at it. Now we're going to go for a bit of a start right away here, we're not going to do anything too fancy, but yeah, I've got a fairly decent planet here. I've got a custom faction. This is similar to the one that I made in Stellaris, in that it is based off of that faction I made in D&D. And we're going to go ahead and just start exploring away here. We got 2 constructor ships and I've gone for a fairly heavy build in terms of getting lots and lots of colony ships out, lots of bureaucrats, and we've also got really powerful star bases for support. They're actually a bit weaker in some ways, but they're really good for support. So in any event though, let's go ahead and get our shipyard rushed. I feel like that's generally the way to do things, and we're going to also work on getting a computer center fairly early on. Now I'm not necessarily 100% sure where I want to put this, but I'm feeling like here should be pretty okay. Then we'll build stuff around it, I think. So get that, we'll then get the starport, so all of the stuff in maybe this order. I think it actually might be a little bit better. So anyway, with our first shipyard that we rushed, paid the cash for it, we can go ahead and get a ship here. We've got a bunch of these different types of custom ships that I've made here in addition to the standard. I've made a slightly better version of the scanner ship. It's a little bit faster, has slightly longer sensor range, so we're going to go ahead and get one of those purchased right off the bat there. It's not actually that expensive to build these things, but it is actually pretty expensive to rush them. So that'll be available to us the next turn. After that, we're going to go ahead and start getting some colony creators. There are other variants of it that I could potentially get, but I don't have access to them just yet. For research, let's go ahead and get artificial gravity. It'll help us with the early game scouting. I am playing a faction that I've customized to include fairly fast, relatively fast exploration, in that my ships move a little bit faster, but still. Let's go ahead and explore down maybe this way, actually. What we're trying to do at this point in time is just find habitable worlds. That's really what we're focusing on doing here. In particular, we're looking for habitable worlds that are going to be near to our capital. If we can sort of create a cluster of planets near here, then we're going to be pretty well off. So I'm playing this on Genius level difficulty, which is probably, honestly, a little bit too hard for me. Like I said, I'm pretty new to this game series, actually, so not necessarily going to do all that well here, but still give it a go. Now, there have been times where I've started this game out, and I have not gotten any potential for early game expansion. Like, just none whatsoever. And those games suck, obviously, but hopefully we'll find somewhere to expand to in this particular case. These planets back here are probably going to be fairly secure, but I do still want to find them early on. Alright, so I should have actually gotten a research. There's a possibility I could have lost some tech there. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out this way. Now, I do like the fact that we've got antimatter back here. That is a resource that I'm going to want to go for pretty soon. I think we'll have this guy go up this way-ish, and then loop this way. Gonna need one of our workers to go back to home base pretty soon, but now I could get interstellar travel, but I think what I'm going to do is go for colonial settlements for now. I'm not going to worry too much about getting the Eyes of the Universe, which is a wonder that the AI tends to rush. Usually fairly difficult for me to get it, so let's see. I think the odds of this having a planet that's habitable around it is very, very low, so I'm going to go ahead and head up to this star here. And over here. Okay, there's our first discovered habitable world. If this is a colony ship, though, we're in trouble. Nope, it's a trade ship, so we do have a good odds of getting to this world before them. Alright, so hoping that we find a good colony or two. The best thing to find in this game, of course, is clusters of colonies, rather than just the one colony at a time. Let's start sending this guy out that way. Over here, we're going to go ahead and get another colony creator. I've got a cheaper variant, but that's for closer ones, and it doesn't look like we've got a ton of close ones. There's a 17-tile radioactive world. We're not going to be able to get that for quite a while, and there's a decent chance we won't get it at all, just because the AI is going to get that before we can. I'm going to head to there, actually. Alright, there's another world back here. It's an 11-point breadbasket world, which is really good, actually. But the reason that we're not going to worry about it, like, immediately is because, again, we're trying to get these ones that are a bit further out here. And since if we can get the ones that are a bit further out, then we're going to be able to potentially use that to get more antimatter, more colonies. Because if we go for this one's relatively safe. Like, I don't worry too much about the AI getting that one. But I think I'm going to head down to here and try and get like 3 resources on one station, and then get that up and running. I might be a little too far from this antimatter over here. No, I think we ought to be able to get it. I might have to settle on top of that space junk, which would be a bit of a shame since it would be a lost resource, but that's relatively fine. Alright, so colony creator over here is going to be done in a round. So we do need to find another planet that's habitable, basically. I'll stop building colony ships for a little while after that, but hopefully we find another colonizable world. Alright, so with that done, we're going to start going down and trying to get... might as well get the research building. One of the things I want to make sure that we try to get here is the antimatter reactor, though, so we'll make sure to go back towards that later. Alright, so... yeah, okay, we get all 3. Yeah, so let's go ahead and command you to construct starbase here. First starbase, and we should be able to get 3 resources mined from this one thing, including 2 antimatter, so that'll be pretty good for now. This one we might as well get set up for the thulium if we, or the Promethean if we can. I'll figure out what's near it, but... Alright, and there's a world over here. Okay, barely habitable, class 6. We'll still get it, but that one's not great. So yeah, we do need another colony ship here. Alright, how are things going on our core planet here? So yeah, we can actually get the hyperspace project now. I'm going to actually switch over to that. Alright, here's our first planet. So, yeah, I'm going to go for the 10% manufacturing here, even though the 15% and malevolent would be in some ways better. Yeah, so we're using marsupials to so we're hopping around on kangaroos. This is Space Australia, basically. Right, so if the animals aren't over the suffering, what's the harm? Allow the practice to continue, but let's at least begin monitoring and regulating. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I kind of need to get pragmatic first. So if this was the second one, I would have actually gone for bonuses elsewhere, but this is fine for this. I think this actually could become a decent wealth planet, it looks like. So I think maybe we put down our space elevator, starport, and stuff like that, that combination down here. And that'll work okay. We could put the central bank up here, potentially. And then just surround it with wealth tiles here. So we'll figure out how this is going first. Ideology, and this is the reason that we went for this. Now, you can get constructor vessels, access to the preparedness center, which is a really crappy building that we can't really use yet. It comes in more useful later. We could get a free freighter and a trade license, which we don't have anyone to trade with yet. And we could be neutral, which stops people from attacking us for 50 turns, which is completely useless, obviously. Like, no one's going to attack us right now for quite some time, so can ignore that one pretty safely. Alright, so seeing a couple of the minor nations around us, actually. So what we might want to do is rush, rather than some of the usual stuff, we might want to rush towards getting access to, I'm trying to remember what it's called. Oh, Planetary Invasion, I think, is the name of the tech. So I can take those guys over, since nothing really defends them all that effectively. So just a small number of warships is capable of getting right in there and dealing huge amounts of damage. Alright. Oh, these guys. Alright, so those guys are scary aliens. They are the ones that declare war on absolutely everybody. They will declare war. Yeah, okay, so this is looking like I definitely go for war stuff a little bit earlier than I normally would. Alright, let's have you come back actually down this way, and we'll have this guy come down here to help out scouting. Because this guy I'm going to use to get the Promethean, the thulium, and everything like that. And let's move even a little bit further away. Okay, no. Okay. I guess we'll do it from here. So, command, construct starbase, get the Xeno thing, and the mining rings. There we go. Alright, so we got a new citizen. We're going to start off with a worker. I like the other ones as well, but what we're eventually going to do is get like all administrators, but this just helps me kickstart my economy out in a really big way, which is pretty important for us. It'll also help me get the hyperspace project done faster, which otherwise, you know, it's going to be pretty tricky to get. I could try to still get a starbase to get these resources here. Alright, so... But, you know, let's see what we can find up this way. Yeah, 4 minor civs. Alright. We're not going to let this overly distract us from some of our more core early things, early techs and stuff like that, but this definitely is a case of going for that as a strong sort of way of doing things. So let's go ahead and grab up, at this point in time, let's just get a basic scout here, a really small one. Alright, should have that planet very soon. Now, I do kind of want to get these fairly early on, and the reason that I want to get them fairly early on is because if I don't, other people are going to put down like stuff beside them, and I'm not going to be able to sort of culture flip them very easily. Or rather, I'll take the planet and then it'll immediately get culture flipped, and then I'll be a sad panda. What kind is that? That's a culture relic. I'm trying to think if I can get all 3 of these, but I really don't think I can, and that would be kind of exposed out there. So for now, I'm going to send this guy back home. There's actually a bunch of techs I kind of need to get early. Alright, so... Oh, no, I'm going to be 1 tile shy. So the thing is, I do actually have growing tiles. I will have more tiles later. We're getting the Durantium now, so I think we move this up here and then build the mining thing so that I get those 2, and then this is probably going to be the best I can get. So if I can rush Pragmatic fast enough, I can get it to the point where I've got more space. So we are going to be just picking Pragmatic here hard, even though other things are way better at this point in time. Like, this is just substantially... Oh, actually, it doesn't really matter that much because I don't have any economy and I don't have anything else. So I guess it doesn't really matter that much. So we'll go ahead and get the space elevator here. We'll go ahead and grab the shipyard after that. Someone else has got the Eyes of the Universe. Yeah, this is why I'm not getting the Eyes of the Universe. Someone else always gets that one first. Not always, I guess, but still very close to always. That's a very popular wonder. Alright. So, we'll have you continue exploring down this way. If I could find another planet or 2, that would help out a ton. Alright, down here we might as well grab a shipyard here too. Yeah, it should be fine. We're gonna eventually need to get money, but I need to get production up on this planet a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about the space production on this planet for a little while. We'll get the regular factory first to get that bonus to there. And then we'll go ahead and get our central bank up here. Just because I'm gonna start losing money pretty quickly. Grab up a treasure hunt, fairly basic sort of thing there. And this little guy here will send down this way. Oh, these guys have already colonized down this direction. Great. Hopefully we can find another planet down here, but I'm pretty sure we've colonized everything we're realistically going to colonize up until we get these things, and of course we're also going to get that, but yeah. To expand, it's going to look like war for us. Oh, yeah, and I do want that atmospheric cleansing as well. Alright, so do I rush the atmospheric cleansing or do I rush the war? I think we rush the atmospheric cleansing. The reason that I think that is because if we are going for the war option, like, it's a little bit less necessary. And frankly, if I'm surrounding these things with star bases of my own anyway, then what do I care if other people also do that? Alright, we're again just rushing Pragmatic. There's no food on this planet anyway, so... Alright, we'll put the space elevator down here, and we'll get the shipyard after that. Alright, so this gets us this ideology. We get less shipyard decay, and we get +2 on our starbase range next time. So I've got 0 points to spend, and I need like 40, I think, before I can get my next thing or something like that. I need quite a few. Alright, so we cock-block their colony ship there, which is great. Yeah, in any event, I'm going to make sure that I can get my own ice planet, because if someone else takes that, I'm going to be pretty unhappy about that. So I don't want any of the militarization stuff right now. We're going to go ahead and get planetology. I do kind of want space labs, actually. Oh, we'll rush this, actually, because if I get brindles, then we'll be able to do some other stuff a little bit faster. I'm just going to have to sort of trust that I can get to this planet faster than other people. Pirates, I've disabled those, so I'm not actually sure if they'll show up. Hopefully they won't. Alright, how are we doing over here? 2 turns left for the hyperspace. Okay. Oops. And we sort of border grew, so I kind of have that to deal with now. Alright. One of the things I could potentially do is just build a culture thing right beside here and potentially lock this stuff down, especially because there's nothing else around here. And I could decommission it later. We're losing 5.4 bucks per turn, which is pretty normal for me. I tend to lose money in this game. Alright, idle ship over here. This is our scanner ship, I think, so let's go ahead and check out these. Okay. Hello, people. Just gonna go ahead and grab up all this stuff here. Alright, there's 30% bonus to space labs. Is it seriously 6 more turns for that? That is a long friggin' time. Alright, yeah, so this is looking pretty good, I guess. We'll get the farm after that. Idle ship down here. Yeah, I really kind of want to get a culture spread thing down here, but the problem is I've got actually a penalty to my culture spread, so it's not necessarily going to be super effective. Unless I just spam the ever-loving hell out of culture things, but... I have got a culture relic, which should be counteracting... Or did I actually get the relic? I don't think I did. You know, I need to get a builder up here, I guess. I'll get this one over there in a second. Alright, so we'll try and get the thulium antimatter, I think. Combination around here. Alright, next citizen. Let's go ahead and get a scientist at this point. These, I think, are better early on, whereas administrators become stronger later. Alright, looks like we did get our extra movement there, which is great. Being able to move everything a bit faster is good, and also that big bonus to science there. Is this a colony ship? Is it heading to that planet? It probably is. Watch as they take that. I'm going to be so pissed off when it happens. Is that a starbase? No, it's a shipyard. Alright, build a starbase, culture ring, starbase defenses. Good. So that'll probably piss them off something fierce, but whatever. Hello, people. I still don't know how to talk to anyone, but that's fine. I think they're going to have the advantage in terms of culture in the long run there, but this is still fine. Oh, there's yet another one of these things. Wow, okay. And we're getting actually a lot of money here. Oh, they didn't go for that planet. Okay, perfect. Wonder where they were trying to colonize. Damn it. Okay, I've got no research on. Okay, so we got brindles coming in. Let's go ahead and grab planetology now. No, let's take resource processing. I think that we're relatively... Someone's got Paxton's, yeah. I think we're relatively safe for getting that one right now. I'm not 100% sure about that, but... Oh, right, I need hypersilicates. Shit. None of my planets have that, do they? I guess we try to trade for... I don't have trade. What do we have here? Durantium, Promethean, Precursor Nanites, Culture Relics. Let's see here. This doesn't have anything special on Santium. Oh boy. Okay, so without hypersilicates, I guess I don't worry about that. We can get the resource processing thing, though. Alright, let's see if any of the plants do have hypersilicate around here. On Satium, Promethean, Xanthium. Food. Do you have hypersilicates? No. Promethean, Harmony Crystals. Just need to kill somebody. Alright, great. So this is just going to be short of both of them, realistically. Okay, so I don't think anything has hypersilicates. There is a way to search for them, but I need Helios ore. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, okay, I have to have hypersilicates to find Helios ore. Great. Alright, fine. Either way, let's go ahead and grab resource processing. Hopefully no one else will take that, I don't know. Get our ship construction down here, we'll get a factory to support it. Alright. And down here we can go ahead and get... kind of want to get another Oracle almost, but I think we're gonna go ahead and grab a... No, yeah, let's actually get that. Well, a ship to grab a lot of these little goodie huts is gonna help go a long way to not going broke. Although I think we're probably not gonna be losing too much money right now. Alright. So we're getting a little bit of culture back here. Those precursor nanites and everything done, what we probably do is Xeno research over here, and then we put the thing in the center there. Alright. Oh, actually we did have a culture relic, so now I've got 2 of those. They do stack if I recall correctly. I think this thulium's going to get taken by these guys, so... Unless he just really needed the antimatter, in which case, ha, suck it. Oh, there's yet another one of these. These guys also don't have that tech. Alright. So resource processing, one more turn. And I'm going to go ahead and quickly grab the tech for diplomacy here for basic discussion. Down here, let's go ahead and start doing treasure hunts, just because, again, let's see here. Where's our income plan? Yeah, we've got this place now, so hopefully they'll start raking in a little bit of cash, but we'll go ahead and grab those. Over here, we can get our antimatter power plant, and we are going to move it up the priority queue. If we're lucky, we can actually get it instantly built if we find it on a relic here. Let's see here. They built a starbase, probably for the Ascension Crystal. My base should be fine for just holding there. I don't really care too much. Alright, treasury. Oops, shit. God damn it. I did not think that was going to be a one-turn tech there. Alright, get down to colonization here. Get back down to planetology. There we go. So, maybe we'll find some more advancements in that. Anyway. We are behind everybody else right now, but hopefully we can catch up a bit. Get that, get a factory. Let's see. And over here, let's do a quick treasure hunt here as well, for the hell of it. They want to give me Xenocommerce for resource processing. They also want an antimatter. I'm going to accept this and hope that I can outproduce him, because I bet you he's going for the antimatter power plant. So let's check how many turns before we can buy that. Probably like 4, depending on how much money I find. Alright. What the hell? Strange weapon. Okay, so this thing's now armed. Which does not help me all that much. Okay, well, I guess that's all fine. Let's get around to this way. They'll give me orbital manufacturing. In exchange, they want thulium and open borders, and I am accepting that, yes. Okay, so, got the money off that market there. Let's see. So every turn we get a little bit of this done, the cost of rushing it goes down. So, let's see here. They'll give me targeting specialization, but they want space laboratories, antimatter, and resource processing. In all honesty, this isn't a terrible one, because these are specialist techs. You can only get one or the other. They want 2 antimatter as well. This is all fine. Let's see here. So the cost of this should be down a little bit more. Oops, nope, never mind. I didn't hit end turn yet. Let's see here. 15% on that. Experience points. Alright, let's actually head up to here, I guess. Not sure what these constructors are all heading down here for. But... okay. I guess actually I should also check our diplomacy thing. I want to see if anybody has... oops, we just traded with them. Okay. I think we just traded with them as well. Yep. Did I just trade with you as well? Okay. Do you guys have any of it? No. Alright. Nope. Okay, nobody has the stuff we need, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. Someone will probably have it later. At this point in time, let's see if we can rush that. Nope, probably one more turn, and we will definitely want to rush it. They want me to give them a crap ton of money for interstellar travel. That's a 2-turn tech. I'm not really... like, that is kind of an advantage, but that's a lot of money they're asking for. Let's see here. Alright. We kind of got fairly defined borders at this point in time. Extreme colonization coming in, which is great. We'll go ahead and get an entrepreneur, I think, to put on our economy specialized planet. Maybe that'll help out a bit, because we are pretty poor right now. So we'll go ahead and send you over here. Probably need to add a city here or something like that. Deep core mine would be good. Planetary soil upgrade would be good. Alright, and down here, we're just going to keep using these treasure hunts in a lot of these places to keep our economy sort of strong for the time being. This guy, we'll go ahead and send you here. Ooh, the culture actually from this thing is doing pretty well. Could get the cultural forum as well. I'm going to do it. Okay, I have got, yeah, so sometimes you just hit these and they just don't give you anything. Okay, another atmospheric cleansing one. Oh, I need a... yeah, this is going to be important. Okay, antimatter power plant. We can rush it now. 399 credits for it, and we did get it. So that's giving us like +5 to everything around it, which is huge. For planetary soil upgrade, we're obviously going here. And our idle ship up here. So yeah, if I can get this planet, actually, that would be really good. The odds of us getting it are very, very low. But we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, they've got a station for the thulium there. Treasure, 100 space bucks. The problem with these as well is that they'd be within a really risky zone. I'm going to start working on our colony ships here. I think I've got access to some better versions of it. I don't have access to the faster one, so we're just going to go with the standard colony creator here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and bump it up in terms of priority. Alright, and we got a little tray of sort of money here. Thank you. Alright, there's also... yeah, so we're starting to culture flip this one. It'll take a lot longer before we actually do that, though. But this is a pretty decent amount of culture, so... especially with those, like, 2 temples that we've also got there. Let's see here, capsules. Alright, so you... heading on up here. These guys want to give me espionage in exchange for resource processing. They want a little bit of money as well. This is actually a pretty good offer. They don't have that other tech, or that other resource that I need. Extreme colonization next turn. So yeah. Let's go ahead and actually get another colony creator here. Still just hoping that I think that actually might have... nope, not quite. I was thinking that might have finished it. No research. Yeah, that did finish it. Okay. So, despite all that, we're going to still want to continue down this route because we want to get down to the atmospheric cleansing. We also want colonial focus. That's going to help us out a bit. So whatever we build up here is going to be at tremendous risk of just getting taken over, so I'm going to have to be kind of careful about that. Head you down towards this stuff. You look for sort of clusters of these things. I wish I had a faster design for my colony ships right now, but should be okay. Alright, done that. Send you out to here. I won't get any affinity for this one, I believe. But go ahead and just sign this thing with pretty standard stuff here. Go with that, and then the deep core mine, and then the planetary soil upgrade so we can put the starport between them. Standard stuff. Alright. So this one might actually end up in rebellion if I keep this up here, so that would be pretty useful for me. I didn't think I would be able to flip it. All I wanted to do was keep it so that this planet didn't get influenced by them. Oh, that has Tekapod hives. I need that badly. Okay. So let's start down the militarism route here. No, I actually can get my colonization. Okay, so we're going to do the Frozen World Mastery. Or Focus or whatever. Okay. And send you back down to here. So yeah, I kind of want to go down the militarism route because it would also keep me safer, but the reason we're sort of doing things the way we are is because if I can get these planets before anyone else can, that's going to help out a lot. Please get there before anyone else can. The odds of it happening are low, low, low. Soil engineering, probably get this one. But for now, I don't need that just yet. We're going to go ahead and get the Xeno Research Laboratory. Actually, we probably want to do soil engineering back here. And then I can get the Brindles back there if I can find it. Let's see here. Yeah, they don't have it either. They'll give me improved logistics in exchange for espionage, which I didn't even have to get myself, so that's actually a pretty decent trade. Any of those ones with a star beside them are techs that you might not be able to get if you don't trade for them. Like, you could potentially research it, but if you can get from trade, then you can get a different specialization instead. What the hell is up with these guys' borders? Holy crap. Alright, well, either way, let's go ahead and get another of these creators. Or one of these creators. Alright. Nice big string of these things down here, so let's try and get that. Why are these guys' borders so huge? Like, what the hell? Alright, well, they must have fully upgraded this or something. Yeah, it looks like they fully upgraded that mining base. I could upgrade mine as well, I suppose, to try and match the culture output a little bit, but these are expensive upgrades. This is a generic starbase here that's, why is there a generic starbase here? Oh, it doesn't need it for the Ascension Crystal, right? And that's what they've got there. Okay. Let's see here. They want to give me weapon system, defensive system, xeno combat techniques, and interstellar logistics. In exchange, they want colonial engineering, espionage, space laboratories, and extreme colonization. And $875. I'm gonna go for this. Like, the amount of money they're asking for is crazy, but the amount of tech I'd be getting is kind of crazy as well. Why can't I? There we go. Alright, so goodbye all of my money. I knew thee well, by which I mean I barely knew them at all, but, oh, someone's got extreme colonization here. So, yeah, this one got taken up already, which is a real shame. Yeah, I'm going poor, that's fine. I'm going to vote for myself here. Obviously, no one else is going to vote for me, so... Yeah, the Altarians are the heads of the chair. Tensions reduced, that's fine. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to start shooting a bit ahead here. So we should be getting relatively okay from our antimatter power plant here, helping out a bit, but apparently not. Like, we're behind on everything somehow. I guess that's not really that surprising. I'm going to get some trade ships done. I want to have you do all these asteroids. Alright, so... Then we'll grab all of those. Yeah, these people are fighting me. Great. Yeah, these guys declare war on everybody, like, right away, so This planet is going to be in trouble. I'm going to go with the pragmatic option here despite everything else because I kind of need those bonuses early on. Let's see here, +2 to construction, fantastic. Let's get the space elevator down here. This thing gives adjacency to wealth, which is not that helpful to me, honestly. We'll still use it, of course, but let's grab these two things up, and then we'll grab the thulium extractor after that. We're at $212 right now. I think we're fine-ish. Yeah, we're fine, actually, in terms of money. Okay. Okay, well, never mind, actually, because I'm going to be spending all of it on these things. Okay, so definitely want our capital to be the sponsor of this. Let's go ahead and send you down to the planet down here. Are you in rebellion yet? Yeah, this planet's moving into rebellion, so I probably can get that one. Could get a spy, could get a general, could get a lot of different things, but at this point in time we're down to 5 administrators. Might be a good time for me to get administrators, but let's grab another scientist for now. We'll throw them into the center. The amount of science I'm getting from this planet should be like getting higher and higher and higher really quickly, but oh boy. Alright, there goes all our money again. I'm sure that one of my advisors is going to come complaining at me in a second here, but hopefully we get some money here. Yes, okay. Frozen World Mastery. Alright. So what's our tech at here? 59. Not sure why it's not higher. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some construction over here. And then we'll do the farm. Alright, one more turn for the Frozen World tech. Alright, we got that. So let's go ahead and switch out to atmospheric cleansing. God damn it, stop that. There we go. Alright, we'll do center here again. And this one, let's send it to this planet here, I think, for now. Could try to steal one of those other planets, but I think for now this is kind of okay. We're really just trying to hammer on the science in this planet right now, but it would probably be a good idea for me to get other things. What does population actually give you in this game? Like, I can never tell. Yeah, it would be nice if they did a breakdown of what exactly the population is doing. Let's see here. Growth per turn is doing that. Base colony bonuses plus 0.1. Scientology, environmental engineering, and high approval are all increasing my growth per turn, but what do the populations actually do? Because it's never been super clear to me exactly. Population effect adds to raw production. Okay, so does that apply to income in science, though? I don't think it does. Well, I think for now what we might want to do is just chuck a factory over here just for the hell of it, to make it so that things happen a bit faster on this planet. You get down to there. And then we'll head towards this cluster of things over here. Get those scouted. How long is this going to take me anyway? 6 turns? Alright, I kind of need to start getting warships of some sort, but I can't really get warships right now because I've got nothing that can actually fight, or no technologies to make warships right now. This is what I was kind of worried about, but you know what, it should be fine. Alright, how are we doing in ideology here? I don't think we've moved up very much. I'm gonna set you to automated explorer here, I think. Yeah, I'm not removing my starbase. 18% rebellion. I'm hoping that that flips pretty soon. Got atmospheric cleansing in 3 turns. I need to actually switch this over to colony creators. Let's go ahead and get 2 of them. Alright, done. And I believe we have two things sponsoring this one here. Yeah, we do. Perfect. Let's go ahead and check out diplomacy. I want to see if anybody's picked up that stupid resource here. Heliosaur, precursor nanites. Alright, what about you guys? Prometheus pollen, still no. Yeah, these guys have even less in terms of strategic resources. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go for the approval on all of our colonies, and I definitely need to get the pragmatic points. There's a spy. Let's tell the council on him and use that to leverage influence. That sounds like something I would say to do anyway. So, all right, we got the inventive perk, which is good. It's going to help us out a ton. More importantly, I need to figure out if I can... Let's get a rush on the shipyard over here. It should only cost 400. No, 600. Okay, never mind. Shit. Okay, so I don't actually have any money still, so... Fantastic. Let's send this guy all the way up here, and we'll try and build him into something that's useful here. Let's see here. Trade ship. Yep. So this should be our first trade mission. Yep. And this should really help out with my income, because our income is shit. Yeah, it's still -4, but it should help. Alright. Well, send this guy down this way. It looks like things aren't getting scouted over there. Trade offers armor specialization, armor mass -10%, which is good. They just want thulium and money. They don't want tech for that, so I'm always okay with people asking me for things that don't require me to give them techs in exchange for techs. Like, that just sort of moves you slowly ahead. Other than that, though, sometimes when you do a pickup for one of these things as well, you get a strategic or a luxury resource, so we can really just hope for that as well. Alright. So we need one more for this planet over here, so that's what we're getting. Shipyard over here is idle. Go ahead and treasure hunt again. We're gonna hit turn, but that's not gonna... Yeah, so let's get down to this one first. Whoops. Alright, well, whatever. And we'll load this guy up here. It's nice when you can sort of split that between 2 colonies. For now, let's go ahead and grab... Aid research for a turn, I think. Yeah, this colony ship here, we're going to send that down to this away. How are you doing here? 31% rebellion, okay. Decor mine. Or we could add our soil upgrade over here and then get the mining upgrade. Okay. Do I not have... I do have tech, huh. God damn it. Well, I mean, he's a level 6 ship already. We can reconvert these later into warships, I think. Not sure what size we can do, but... Alright. Got like 2 precursor nanites, I don't know. I don't need Epimetheus pollen, I don't need the ancient study centers. And he wants 2 ones with stars on them. I'm going to say no to this one. That is all. Alright, how are we doing for money? Still losing it? Alright. It's those sort of moments that sort of make up for that. Just suddenly get like $100. Okay, we'll have to grab these, I think. Sometimes pisses these guys off, but... What can you do? Oh shit, that is a lot of fighters. Okay. I'm gonna juke around these guys. These guys are not an invasion fleet proper, so they're probably gonna go here and blow up my shipyard here. They could cripple me with this, in all honesty. Oh, we're not researching anything. Alright. So, atmospheric cleansing, there we go, that's perfect. But in any event, let's go ahead and start in militarization. Which is, you know, we've been at war for long enough time that that's probably... Actually, sure, let's accept that. That saves me on the militarization thing. Okay, so... For research, we have to hop back in here. Warfare, weapon systems we already got from someone else, if I recall, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So, now we want to get kinetic weapons. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of these actually already. Alright, so let's go ahead and get kinetic weapons researched here. And the reason I like kinetic weapons is that they've got a certain certain thing you can do with them. But in any event, send you down here, hopefully get that colonized. Sending this guy up here to try and avoid their crap. Okay, so this guy's gonna get killed, but that's lovely. Anyway, so there goes our colony ship. That's fine though. Alright. Either way, I need to switch over to a warship pretty much now. Let's go ahead and design one for the immediate moment here. So we'll do a new design. And it's going to be a small-sized ship here. Now, I've got one that I've already got set up, but I don't think we've got the text required for it just yet. So what we want here is a laser weapon. We want stuff that doesn't require strategic resources, so we can just spam these out. So we're going to go with the standard laser, and we're going to go with the regular old space rocket, and again, this doesn't require any specific materials. So, we've got lasers, we got missiles on this guy. We could try to get the basic railgun here, but it requires thulium, so that doesn't work for us. So, actually, does the laser... lasers... Enhanced laser, yeah, the enhanced laser has the Illyrian cost. Oh, they're there, okay. Yeah, so this is going to be good for now. We're going to call this design the Striker, and that's just going to replace an already existing design that I've got. Probably set it to Assault here, and that's done. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and not cancel that, but we're going to get, like, a whole bunch of these new ships designed and move Treasure Hunter to the bottom of that. So the one advantage that I do have is that my ships do have this sort of advantage that when we're... Yeah, that goodbye colony ship. When my ships are within range of one of my many starbase... Ah, shit. Alright, so, yeah, that got colonized anyway, so it doesn't really matter that I lost that colony ship. But, yeah, pragmatic here. Going to just not even read what we did to those people. Techopod hives, that's going to be really good for us. Let's grab the space elevator. Deep core mine up here. Then we can get the ship construction on there and ignore the tile improvement. And then we'll grab the other things like the Techopod, and then we'll get the farms. Actually, I want the Techopod before the Epithemius, I think. Yeah, we do. Alright. So now that we've got the superior railgun, what we can start working on is an engineering solution, which will get us medium-sized ships and into gravity optimization is what we're going for here. Alright. So that'll get us the ability to add even more weight onto our ships and eventually get weapon systems where I've got all three types on one ship design. How are we doing on ideology here? Got 10 points. Yeah, we're nowhere near. What I need to do is get to the point where I'm no longer paying for my star bases. We're definitely going to start building a lot of these things here. Alright, so... need to find another spot that's got clusters of those. Let's see, up here kind of has some. There's an event that causes these things to become even more common, but let's just check you guys out here. So we should have even more pressure onto this guy. Yeah, 47% now. I could go ahead and get this, and that would increase the influence growth even more, but I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. Center strikers are coming out pretty fast. I would like for them to be coming out a little bit faster even. Center 2 over here, once we get this upgrade on the soil, we can get the starport, and that'll help out. What can I do with the terraforming plant? It's usually a lot, like the more advanced the terraforming is, you can usually get further out. Oh, there goes one of our... I don't even know what that was doing out there, honestly. Oh, actually I remember. Never mind. Alright, that's fine. Let's get more pragmatic points. Yeah, so now there's more of these things scattered around the universe here, which is fine. It's a bit of a shame that I did lose that thing, because I was going to turn it into a military starbase, which would help out quite a bit, but oh well. Got our first striker out. Let's try and kill this thing if we can. Wait, this thing's going to kill me? Oh, shit. Really? Huh. That's interesting. Alright, we got another citizen here. Let's go ahead and grab another scientist for now. Huh. I still need some of the hypersilicates, which are just not going to show up, are they? Like, I'm literally never going to have access to that, am I? Alright, let's build this one up here. And we'll start, I guess, getting soil upgrades on this planet here for now. We'll just probably terraform this planet for production, I think. There's no particular motivation for me to do too much else. Although we'll go ahead and get a tile, I think, maybe here. We can get a couple nice things beside the city, I guess. Alright. Hyperdrive specialization. +1 move. Interstellar travel, eyes of the universe. I don't need... Well, actually, I probably should get that. Frozen world mastery and kinetic weapons. So they're asking for me for quite a bit more, but they're giving me some money, so I'm okay on that, actually. And at this point in time, like, agreeing to people's unreasonable requests gives me more friends, so it's probably worth it. Alright. I know that some of these guys, one of these guys got a weapon, didn't they? Yeah, he's just got a basic kinetic, though. Oh, he avoided me. Perfect. I guess it's hard-coded into their AI to not mess with people, like fight people. Alright. Let's get the deep core mine over here. So, you know, archaeology, ancient studies center, Epimetheus pollen. I don't think that this is a good trade just because I don't need Epimetheus pollen, and realistically, let's not worry about that one. Alright. Treasure hunt has succeeded. Hull size medium is done. Let's go ahead and get zero gravity optimization for the capacity. And I should be able to get a system with all 3 weapons in a little bit here. Alright, so I'm gonna have you on guard duty for a little bit here. I need more production out of this stupid planet. 3 turns for these is too slow. Oh, I guess we're heading to this one. Alright, we got 2 of our strikers now. Gotta keep building these as fast as possible, though. Keep moving our treasure hunter further down the queue. Let's grab that, I guess. High capacity hulls 15%, great. 5 turns remaining on that. And we can redo the design fairly soon, I'm pretty sure, to get more of those. Alright. These guys have fallen really far behind in balance of power. Something must have happened to them. Alright, so diplomatically we're probably doing relatively okay right now. Ooh, that was a good one. That was not. Okay. Let's get up to here, I think. Okay. Over here. Get the Xeno research up here, I think. God damn. I'm gonna check our stupid diplomacy here again. Does anybody have that stupid precursor nanites, Helios ore? I want to double check. Is it Helios ore turns into... Which order does this go in? Helios ore, yeah, no, hypersilicates into Helios. I need the other way around. God damn it. Hypersilicates, please, somebody. Now, I wonder if this is like a galaxy that doesn't have any hypersilicates. Oh man, wouldn't that be unfortunate? Okay. This is up to 58% rebellion. Okay. I might want to add in a perimeter scanner just because, or the weapon actually looks like it has less cost associated with it. Interesting. Well, over here, let's go ahead and add the starports. Factory over here. Alright, up here we need to do some terraforming. That's adjacency as wealth. I don't need wealth on this planet that badly. Alright, over here we're going to start trying to build strikers, but that is not going to happen. It is going to get wiped out way before then. Alright. I think most of these are getting sort of swept up by other people. I probably also need to upgrade my design for that. Anyway. That's a decent amount of tech, okay. So I should probably get the ability to invade planets pretty soon here. Otherwise I won't be able to get out of this war, really. Although these guys are getting crushed by something. They must have gotten attacked by somebody else. Alright, up to 90.6 science on that planet. That's not terrible. There's going to be another thing that I could get later on that gives me access to what I need. I'm just not going to worry about it that much. There's nothing I can do to worry about it anyway, so... Alright, that should be high capacity hulls there, thanks to all that extra I got. Ooh, Monsantium is being produced, okay. Could get a thing that gives us way more of certain things here. Alright, research, 20% capacity, there we go. Alright, so let's see if there's anything immediately that I would get here. Probably not. Let's go into warfare. Get our... What I want to do is get like miniaturization on all of these things. Probably best to put it on our missile weapons, so let's go ahead and get the missile weapon upgrade and then make the design with the miniaturized missiles. Are you colony ship? Yes. Okay. Death to you then. Actually, you know what? Let's not get missile weapon right now. Let's go ahead and get planetary invasion and then go to war college. I should be able to get that relatively fast. More trade licenses, which doesn't help me at all. Stellar supports. And keeps trying to get... you know what? Actually, I'm okay with this one. This one's not the worst. Alright. Asking for less science than he was sort of giving away, so... Still managing to increase the amount of money we have, like, every turn, despite the fact that we're at -10, so... Yeah, I know that my military is weak. I'm dramatically increasing it, please. Thank you very much. Alright. Well... Up to 3 turns away, so... Get you to guard here. And what I probably need to do is buy a station up here, but I've only got 3... I only have 3 administrators left. That's kind of atrocious considering all things considered. I guess I've absolutely just created a billion of those sort of guys there, and I did lose 2 of them, so... Alright, I guess that's fair enough. Galactic Intelligence Agency, I can't do anything with that. Let's get the factory here. Actually, no, let's get the starport here. Alright. We need to start getting our ships out faster. Actually, I should probably not build these right now. Let's go ahead and get into the designer. And we'll do a quick redesign of the striker here. I should already have a version of it, but I guess I probably deleted it when I wrote over it, so... Alright, so we've got the space rocket, we've got that. Do we have the ability to put on a superior kinetic here? No, not quite. How much does this weigh here? 11.6, so we're very close. Yeah, I would be able to do it if I got the miniaturization on the rockets. So... Alright, I guess we'll get a couple of the as-is ones. 1 treasure, thanks game. Alright. Treasure actually seems to be also worth more in addition to spawning faster. Okay. So... over here... Still nothing there. Cultural exchange. In return for a lot of money. I'm gonna go back on that. That's a bit too much money for... That's a bit too rich for my taste. Alright. Found Promethean. That's kind of interesting, but I was hoping that maybe... Like, it's rare to find the luxury resources in these, but when you do, it can be really beneficial. You don't want to get the ones that you can find just on the galaxy map, though. You want to find, like, stuff like Tekapod hives or whatever, where it's hard to find them. Speaking of, do I have Tekapod hives yet? No, I don't. Alright. Give us information about designated trade partners. I'm gonna tell them just no, but they are very, very powerful right now. Looks like they're just steamrolling over the galaxy. I'm gonna get more administrators. I would also like to get the guy that increases the rate at which I build starships, but... Oops, I'm getting the wrong kind of intermediary tech. It's kind of fine, actually. Planetary bombardment's not that bad. Let's see here. Wow, those guys are tough. Okay. I think there's some medium ships mixed in there. I think actually they might have mostly medium-sized ships. Interesting. Alright, we've got a 6-person fleet here. It's actually quite powerful at this point in time. Not good enough to sort of fight against these guys, but... Alright, let's grab all that. Just grab the deep core mine before this stuff. Alright, and up here... Still not entirely sure, like, why I would bother with this. Well, I guess +1 diplomacy, but... alright, terraforming plants, can I put it up here? No. Okay. I might as well just get, like, market centers, for for now, just so that I've got something to do with the build slots and the build time. But more importantly, it'll not cost any maintenance, and it'll be something I can do with our production there. And also stop me from hemorrhaging as much money, even though it won't get me very much money. Like, it's going to be a tiny amount there. Alright, more planetary bombardment. Wonder what the Altarians did to get, like, that far ahead, because they are crushingly ahead here. Alright, so we've got War College coming in pretty fast here. I can also get my transports now. I'm going to build one. Alright. So what the hell happened to these guys, I wonder? That's interesting. Oh, these guys are fighting somebody. Are they fighting the... They're fighting the Iridiums. Should we have a Technology Non-Interference Act? United Planets is concerned that wrapping up of trading technology has been stifle cultural development of its members. Disables technology trading. No. Vote. Yeah, it's just got crushed by like everybody who's like, we're all tech trading. Alright, so this planet is now ours. Cool. So, got Arnor Spice. He's going to be pissed off at this, by the way. But that's okay. Let's do this first here. Arnor Spice, this is research and adjacency for research, so later on that could actually be really good. We'll probably end up deleting a bunch of those buildings later on, but alright, cool. Alright, so now that we've got that, let's go into missile weapons and missile optimization for missile miniaturization. So that should be good. 3 turns for that one. Alright. Gonna go ahead and hit guard here. And yeah, I'm considering going and just beating the crap out of these guys up here if I can. This ship here, definitely going to go ahead and guard. I feel like I have to buy a creator here. I might want to rush it. I'm going to do that. So what I can do here is build a colony ship here. I feel like actually trying to culture flip another Iridium planet, because like if I'm going to piss someone off, I might as well be consistent about who I'm pissing off in this particular instance. And they're busy fighting the Altarians, who are literally the most powerful faction in the game right now, who are running around and simultaneously probably being stronger than every one of us all put together. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to eject that ship there. We're going to have it down here, and we're going to go ahead and turn it into a starbase that is a cultural one. Hey! It's probably good enough for now. Actually, let's get the perimeter scanners. That way we can see out a bit further, see when something's coming to screw me over. In any event, we're going to keep getting strikers here. Now, this should helpfully turn the tides a bit, but what we're going to need is also some military starbases up there. Alright. Got a few more turns before we get that specialization. It's going to be a while. Let's go ahead and keep aiding research for now. Armor systems for like a crap ton of money. Okay, you know what? This is too expensive again. Yeah, I can't afford that. I would love to do that trade though. Like that would have been a good trade for us. Okay, so our transport's loaded up. Let's get it with 5 of our legions, about half of them. Yeah, they're pissed off that we're trading with the Iridium Corporation, which we're also trying to kill. But in any event, this fleet here, I'm going to go ahead and send it first to these guys. Oops, let's do it like this. So one of the things is our next citizen we should be able to do... Ooh, actually I've got a craftsman. I think we're going to put this person down here. Oh, no. Who the hell is this person I've got here? Where do you come from? Oh, administrators. Let's see here. I need to have more Epimetheus pollen to get ministers, which would get me even more of these administrators. Because, like, you get 5 when they show up, and then you get more later when you retire them, so... They're one of the few that you just guaranteed are going to retire. Alright, we'll head down this way. Yeah, so they've got the anti-missile defense, which is the reason that they're going to easily win this, but we're going to still quick battle that. Yeah, we didn't even kill one of theirs, which is unfortunate. They can't take the station with what they've got there, fortunately, though. So, missile miniaturization in 3 turns. Maybe 2 turns now. 4 turns. How the hell? Why'd it go up? God damn it. Alright, let's head up here. Oh, actually, I could just... Oh yeah, no, we're already here. Let's do this. So there's another planet of ours. Good. And, yeah, so that should be fine. We'll probably put you guys into the star base here. But yeah, let's check this planet out. It's got some interesting stuff. It's got a really good computer core, actually. I'm going to get rid of this factory here, and we're going to go ahead and give that a Xeno Research Lab outside of it. Going to potentially want to move the space elevator as well, even. I don't need the Import-Export Center, really. But I think that actually is fine. Let's go ahead and add in... Yeah, let's do a planetary soil upgrade here, and then get the space elevator moved over to the factory here, and then we'll get soil engineering to get potentially moved up there. Or I could just get rid of the Import-Export Center, honestly. Either way, Xeno Research Lab is what we're getting first, I guess. Down here, how much longer till we get the new model striker? Like 2 turns? Okay, so let's go ahead and get another 2 creators. Alright, 1 more turn, never mind. How many experience points does that... Like, this is level 9 ship here? That's interesting. Alright, head you up to here. Now, there should have been a spawn of enemy ships from that planet I just took here. That should be coming after me, but don't see them anywhere. Let's go ahead and take this. Got that upgraded. Good. We'll go ahead and get the... Actually, I don't think I need it. Let's go ahead and check our weapon systems here. So let's go down here, check out our ship designs for the Striker. So I should be able to go for all 3 weapons now. We should also be able to upgrade our space rocket to the Stinger, because I believe it weighs the same. And we should be able to get the superior railgun tacked on top there as well. There we go. So this design is actually fantastic. It's got all 3 weapon systems, which means that the amount of damage that this puts out is actually kind of silly when it's in radius of all my sort of star bases. So this is the new design, saving over the old one, and we're done. I don't need to add in anything else to it. I don't need to go too fancy. I want to keep the cost relatively low. Alright, so there we go. For medium-sized ships, I should probably actually design a custom medium at this point in time. We have got access to like these, I've got some customized ones, but let's go ahead and design a new medium here. I think it might be under balanced ships. No, maybe I don't have the thing I need for the one I designed. No, I don't think I do, actually. Over here, let's go ahead and grab terraforming plants. No. Just random ass markets. Sure. And in research, yeah, let's actually grab the beam weapons here. Alright. So, do they just not have anything to come out and kill me this time? This is interesting. Either way, let's go over here. Start attacking these guys. This is like 3 planets, like, right next to each other. This is huge for us. Alright, we'll grab a tile there, I think. It's probably fine. How are we doing on Techopod hives? Still don't have access to them yet. I think that was this planet. Oh, that's 6 more turns away. Okay, perfect. I should probably check the market as well right now, see if anyone has the stuff I need. Oh, alright. Plus 10% targeting, plus 20% pragmatic, or we could get 30 malevolent, plus 25% targeting, minus 5% approval. This is where I think we go for malevolent. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do this one. Alright, so that probably gives us a bit of ideology. Nope, not yet. We can get a fleet commander now, though, which we're going to go ahead and do. Alright, cool. Are we seriously that... Alright, nothing there. So, that kind of gets me everything I needed here in a big way. For these, I can get them, but I don't need them yet. Could go for the Stellar Forge next. I think we're going to do that so I can get my planets out and producing ships faster. Could go for a Kimberly's Refuge. Put a city between it, end up with a gigantic population that I can't sustain. Sounds good. Let's just get factories. Especially around our starport here. Alright, up here, soil engineering into the middle there. Oh, we're actually winning the culture war against this planet. Perfect. I was kind of worried that they would still overcome this, but... Alright, I think this thing's actually strong enough for us right now. I'm going to move you into the starbase here so that I'm not getting wrecked, but let's also switch this out. I want to make sure we're making the new model of Striker. Alright. Do I have enough move to get to there? Let's move here and find out. Any move left in this fleet? Actually, let's add a commander to this fleet. There we go. That should give me enough movement to get there. There we go. Yeah, we're barely losing any soldiers in these attacks either, which is great. 3 food here and a big city. Harmony Crystal, another computer core. You know what? I'm going to get rid of... Oh, I wish I could relocate with that without losing it. We're going to move the space elevator, though. We're going to probably move it to... I'm going to destroy... Oh, that actual combination is really good, though. The reason I want to destroy this is I can sort of get like a whole bunch of science around that. I think we're going to actually just get a new tile here. And we'll move it to there afterwards. I want to try and get as well things that can surround the computer core, but like that's going to be a bit difficult, I think. Could also try and get things that, like that one for the central bank there, I guess. The thing about this is, like, more of these central banks I get, like, we're in positive income now all of a sudden, so... Alright, we'll stop producing strikers of that old model here as well, get the new ones. But anyway, I think we're going to call this one an episode now. I think we're doing ourselves a pretty fantastic job here. And we should be actually jumping up the rankings pretty quickly here with all these plants we're taking here. We'll get to Bolia pretty soon. Alright. So this is going pretty well, actually. I think we can actually eject these guys out into one fleet here. And guarding is fine. I kind of actually need to get another creator over here too. Let's do that. Oh, we've probably got one actually in this fleet here. No, we don't. Where the hell did that... Is it... Actually, it's probably in our invasion force here. Do I have a colony ship here? Nope. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, I definitely feel like we need that boosts here to our production of ships. Alright, over here, okay, we could use that adjacency to wealth on this spot here for pretty decent bonus here. This planet doesn't really have that much wealth, though. I might as well get aid research here. Or no, I might as well get the research center. Xeno Research Lab, there it is. It's not a huge bonus, but... Let's just check all our starports here. Make sure they're all making the correct type of ship. This one's not, but it's already part of the way through. We might as well continue on. Mining base there. And we'll head all the way up here for a mining base up here. Ooh, we can actually mining base all this stuff. Okay. So... Alright, I think we're doing okay here. If anyone attacks, if it looks like they're about to attack this, I think we... Yeah, because this fleet can't really beat this station here. The station would win, especially with the little guys sort of in there. Stellar Forge is done. Probably want to go logistical, advanced logistics here. I could get even faster ships. Let's try and get this. Alright. We're now second place after all that. It's not bad. Alright, let's grab that. They want to give me wealthy population, armor plating, transportation specialist, terrestrial harvesting. In exchange, they want beam weapons, precursor nanites, missile weapons, and $197. This is actually really good. Alright, and they don't have any of the ore that I need, so... Because no one does. I don't think it exists in this galaxy. Like, I'm seriously starting to suspect, like, these guys maybe have it? I don't know. God. Alright, this is kind of annoying. I think it just literally does not exist in this galaxy. Alright, whatever. Let's eject you guys. Still don't see any indication of, like, pirates or anything like that, which is weird, because there should be. Oh, these guys are... These guys are from that. Looks like something declared war on them for some reason. What are you guys at here for movement points here? Why can I not check how many movement points you guys have? There was a way to see that. I can't remember what it was now. Alright, so let's go ahead and view the battle here. They've got one damaged cruiser. I've got all of my stuff here. And switch it from top down to cinematic here. Yeah, the thing went down pretty fast and easy. No losses on our side. Did receive 6 damage, but that's fine. Alright, and let's head down this way. Looks like I don't have any more movement. Okay. Alright, don't know if you can actually move after you attack. Alright. Oh shit. Time to retreat. Could actually just potentially move out and kill this guy though. Because this is one medium ship. I've got my starbase here, and I've got a ship here. Is there another one coming out here? Not yet. I guess we could just kill this guy. Let's go ahead and view this battle as well. I actually really like the view of the space battles in this. Alright, so that guy went down pretty quickly. Alright, cool. So that sort of saves these guys the hassle. Alright. I need to start throwing down some economic star bases. I can still do 5, and we're no longer hemorrhaging as much money. 25 points in pragmatic. It's going to be a while before I get to efficient, but that's probably fine. I think we'll head up to this one first, and then we'll swing back down to this stuff. Let's see here. Whose is that? These guys have a ship as well, it looks like. I guess that pale yellow color must be the neutral ships. Oh, shit. What are you? That's a smaller ship. I could actually probably take this with the ship I've got here. Because this guy has got 2 and 2 versus this guy's 2, 0, and 1. Victory is uncertain, though. Maybe we'll upgrade you to the new version of it. 623 and 1 turn. Let's just have you stand on top of this thing, just for the hell of it. Get you guys all here. You guys are going to go ahead and take out Bolia. Alright. And on this planet, we have got an Intimidation Center. That's actually really interesting. Bonus to morale there. This is providing a little bit more tourist income. This planet's actually providing us with a lot of money. Net income is quite decent. This is another one, though, where I want to move the move some stuff so I can get access to a better research hub. Terraforming plant there. We'll want to... Actually, can I get that? Yeah, so let's go ahead and cancel the terraforming plant here. And move it there. I need to move this guy, though, somewhere, and I'm trying to figure out where we would put it. I think we get rid of this guy. And what we're going to do is grab up the space elevator, move it over here, and move that to the top of our sort of list here. So that does that quite nicely. And then we can go ahead and Xeno research here, and just surround this thing with bonuses to research. Alright, up here, still, god damn it. Alright, still hoping to get some stuff that we need, but... alright, that finished a research. Navigation Center. Could build that on our capital in one of those spots, but... salvage mission, I don't need that. Hypersilicate Trader. Okay, let's do this actually, because this could get us the hypersilicates. Do I have Aurora's Arboretum? I don't think I do, but I think I know that someone else does. Let's try and get it now. Nope. Oh yeah, it was Epimetheus pollen actually that they kept offering me. So yeah, that wasn't what I thought it was. Alright, no one has that either. Huh. Well, in any event, I think we're going to call it an episode now. I've been rambling on for way too long. But in any event, hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.